What's good, everybody? This is the one and only T-Quest, and you're tuned into the T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO.
The T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ ILL NINO. ILL NINO. Hey you.
Me?
Yes, you.
What up?
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level?
Hell yeah!
GLM Designs can help you with just that.
Word?
From laptop skins,
You lying?
promotional flyers,
Yo, son!
promo videos,
I need that!
OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds,
Hey, yo, let me get that!
professional one sheets, and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our
I'm on it
website,
right now!
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Got it!
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it!
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
That's right. We are here to take care of all your graphic needs. We live in a world of visuals, and presentation is everything. So you got to make sure you're on point. You have to make sure you're on point. But guess what? If you need help, we got you. If you have concerns, we got you. All you have to do is contact us, and we will help take you and your brand to the next level. I'm super excited about today's show, like I am every show, because we get to know different people from all over the world, different cultures, different genres, different businesses, different brands, different stories, different grinds. And I'm super excited about today's guest. And without further ado, I'm going to bring him on, and he's going to let you know who he is and where he's checking in from.
What's up, people? What's up, world? It's your boy Morientez, the Serenader. And I'm out here in LA, right here, chilling, broadcasting from LA. Bless. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Now, you said something. You said your name, and what was your tagline?
Morientez, the Serenader.
The Seren. I just wanted you to say it again. Just say
Yeah.
it again.
Yes.
Okay,
Morientez,
the
the Serenader.
Serenader. And speaking of, shout out to Chanel Narciss, is an incredible singer, songwriter, pianist, and teacher. She's dope. Okay, she's on the check-in. We got the Serenader, Chanel. He's here. So I have to know. What makes you the Serenader?
So basically first of all is how my music makes people feel, right?
Okay.
Um
Okay.
I will say that I do a certain kind of music called Afrofusion, and my Afrofusion music is coming from a place of from a natural state where if it comes out, you're gonna feel it. So it's basically on it basically talks straight up to you, basically serenades you, feed the girl them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah, it's from the place it's coming. It's coming from that place whereby
Okay.
it's about to serenade you.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, what's good? Shout out to DJ
It's
Ghostbuster,
good.
the hustler from Augusta, Georgia.
Shout
Okay,
out.
so the people are starting to come in. They starting to come in. We want to see what's going on with the Serenader. Okay.
Let's go.
Um, I think your name is so beautiful and so unique. Now, is that your government name, or is that your
No,
stage name?
that's my stage name actually. That's my stage
Okay.
name.
What does
I
it
got that
mean?
name. I got that name way back in way back in school. So I just stuck to it. And
Okay, so why they give it to you?
so yeah, if you want, I was gonna ask you if you want an insight into it, I could tell you.
Yes.
Um, basically, if I wasn't doing music, I would have been playing soccer, and
Okay.
and there is a me playing soccer. people liken me to a certain soccer player that I similarly I play like, right? And
Okay.
so I was playing in a team back in school, and everybody knew me as that person, Morientez, right? And when it got to the time
Okay.
where I needed to showcase my music talent, and which was more like a talent show back in school, when the person, the host, asked me when I was about to go on stage. The host asked me. He said, "What's your stage name again?" Just because I wasn't prepared to be there. My friends actually set me up. They set me up to be there because they already know that
Uh-huh.
I sing in the showers, I sing in the room. I sing and they'd be like, bro, you got it. Like you gotta come out. I'm like, and they pushed me to the extent that they set me up. I wasn't ready.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a name. I didn't have a
Okay.
stage name. It was just me. And when the host asked me when I wanted to come on stage, the host asked me, he said, "What's your stage name?" I was like, he was like, "You don't have a stage name and you want to come sing?" I'm like, just let's go Morientez. He was like, Morientez. I was like, yeah. He was like,
Hmm.
that's Morientez, the soccer player. I'm like, no, this is Morientez with the Z. And I was like, okay. He was like, okay, cool. So he called me up during the competition, and I won that competition actually, and
Of course.
which made the name just go like viral in school, like because
Mm-hmm.
everybody in school were at like the sports complex where you have the event, and that was just how the name stuck with me, and I started to, everybody started calling me Morientes, and that was how I went.
I love that. But what
Yeah.
exactly does it mean?
So to me, right? To me, it's so
Mm-hmm.
when I looked into it, it has to do with the number 8,
That's my favorite number.
right? And when you play, do you play pool? You
No,
shoot
but I
pool?
could play a little bit. My
Okay,
favorite eight ball.
if you shoot pool, like the number 8 is the black, right? And
Absolutely.
and that's the last one to go. So I'm looking at it like, yeah, this is what it is. And it could definitely mean a whole lot of things, the number, but I know for me,
Yeah.
I just want to coin it that way because that is how I feel when it comes to me having that name, the last one standing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. You know what? I hear so many different stories from how people get their name because you never know. Sometimes
yeah,
people grew up and like they have a name from like their family as like a child, their
right.
friends and stuff, but it's always these unique stories I love to hear. That was one of my favorites. That
Oh, yeah.
was one of my
I'm
favorites.
glad it is because I also feel like it wasn't a planned name. I
Yep.
didn't sit down to say what kind of name am I gonna get? What kind of name do I want to give myself doing music, right? It just came naturally, and I
Mm.
feel like that's the best of it, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, of course, you have the name and you win the contest.
Right.
What is it about music that just warms your heart? Because I can just see you have such a love and a passion for it. It just radiates off of you. And we only been talking for a few minutes. What is it about music that just warms your heart?
So firstly, I would say this, right? I grew up in a family that music was everything, especially for my mom, right? And
Okay.
she was in the church choir, right? And
Mhm.
she made sure that she took us along that journey, and we were
Mhm.
involved in the different. For me, for I and my sister, we were kind of involved in the different stages of choir because I grew up through the ranks. I grew up through from the children's choir to the teens choir to the youth choir.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was really convenient. It was really convenient for her to say, okay. And the thing is, whenever the adult choir were having their own choir practice, you had the children having theirs too, because it was convenient
Yeah.
for the parents to bring the children to choir. So she was always taking us, to choir practice. So I grew up through the ranks, and with going through all of that and being the artist that I am today, I would say that music is my life. I do it effortlessly, um, and
Mm.
me going forward to even learn an instrument on the way. I didn't learn the instrument like the way everybody learn instrument. When you want to learn instrument, you know how to write music, you know how to read. No, but mine was all about hearing. I could hear it
Mm.
and I could play
Mm-hmm.
it, right? So it was a
Oh,
different
okay.
thing for me. And I felt like that was pretty natural for me. And it has been my life since then. So music for me is grassroots, is everything. Is everything to me.
I love
Yeah.
just listening to your story. It's reminding me of, growing up in the church. And you're right. The different rankings of
Right.
like the children's choir, the youth choir,
Right. Right.
it was like your own. I remember all of that. And I remember getting the solos too. Okay. Uh,
Yeah, and
yes.
they tell you this is you are gonna be taking first verse. You're gonna be taking first verse. Just go prepare your verse, and you go home, and yeah,
Yes.
it's a great memory, great memory.
Absolutely. Now, with you growing up in the church, as your roots,
Right,
how do we migrate to the style of music that you do today? Because sometimes, depending on situation, they either
right.
frown upon, look at you differently if you don't end up doing like gospel music or Christian music. You know what I mean? So, how
Right.
did you migrate to doing Afro beats and R&B style of music today?
So so I the way I classify Christianity is different from the way
Okay.
anybody the way other
Okay.
people have. For me, I feel the number one thing is your relationship with God. That's the number one thing,
Mm-hmm.
and how you communicate, and do you have the fear of God in things that you do, right? I'm not really more tilting towards religion, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
tilting
Mm-hmm.
towards my personal relationship with God, right? Now,
Yeah.
put that into my music. I don't want to be boxed up into just doing this because I know how to do this, right? But I try as much as
Mm-hmm.
possible to draw the line at the point in time in my lyrics, in what I say,
Mm-hmm.
what I feel like everybody can listen to. What I feel most times is more of relatable stuff, what you can listen to and relate to it. So that is for me. That is how I've been able to overcome the whole transition between me being this and this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This and this.
That's right. Being,
I love
going from gospel
that.
to where you are. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I can totally understand that because at the end of the day, if you stop looking at it like on a surface level, at the end of the day, God is love. So if you're talking
Right.
about real life, love, family, relationships, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not
It's
even
when
that.
you get
Yeah.
little too far to the left, that's when we have to have a
Right.
conversation.
Right.
So
Right.
I love
Right.
that you're so comfortable with who you are and what you
Right.
stand for,
Mhm.
as a man and as an artist. So I love that. I love that.
Yes. Yes.
Now,
Yes.
speaking of music, right? You're in LA.
Right.
LA is one of the meccas for music and entertainment. Now,
Yeah.
being out there, is it truly helping your career the way you desired it to help your career?
Um, yes, for people for because I'm really intentional in things that I do, right? If you come to LA and you're not intentional about what you want to do, you find yourself getting mixed up with a lot of things and you get lost in the sauce, right? So
Okay.
when you're intentional, you know that okay, you're here you hear places you go to, things you do. Um, if you want to record, I could be in studio, I could be in studio B. I could go to a studio whereby I could be in studio B, and you have like maybe you have like Trey Song or Chris Brown recording studio A. So if doing moves like that are things that um, can get you closer to a lot of to where you want to be, and also events,
Mhm.
networking, like networking events that you have to go, people that you have to meet. So before you come to LA, you got to tell yourself, do I want to be intentional about what do I want to do? What are the things I really want to do out here? Do I want to just come to LA because I want to be in LA, or do I want to come here because I want to check my check a lot of goals and a lot of things that you've put written down. So yeah, it is helping me because I am intentional about why I'm here, and I'm very
Mhm.
intentional about everything I do. So yes, I would say yes, it's helping my career to the point I like, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Definitely we are. We
I
are.
love that. I
Yeah.
love that because you sometimes you got to take advantage of. Sometimes people don't realize all the blessings and all the connections that you need can literally be in 1 mile radius. It's just all about what you're doing with your time.
Right.
Are you talking to the right people? Are you taking advantage of opportunities? So it's out there. It's all about what the effort that you're actually putting in to get the results that you
Right.
truly desire. Right.
Right.
So
And
love that.
you know how life is. You have to put yourself in that place where it's happening. You have to
Yes.
place yourself right there to be able to tap in the current if you know
Mm,
what you're doing. And if you know and have that confidence that your product is A1, is good, is solid, you have nothing to worry about. It's only a matter of little time, but it's gonna happen.
uh-huh. Okay.
Right.
So is your product A1 product?
To me personally, I know my product is top notch, right? And that's because
Okay.
I know where it's coming from. I know the place it's coming from. It's coming from
Mhm.
that authentic place, and is
Mhm.
relatable. And whatever whenever people hear it, they I hear beautiful feedbacks from a lot of people, and I appreciate that. Sometimes
Yeah.
I know my stuff is good, right? But you don't have to. Sometimes you just have to be like, okay, it's good. Sit back and just watch people's reaction. Like, it's good. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. But yeah, I know. Yeah, I know my stuff is good. I know my stuff is good for sure.
Okay. Okay. Really random. You're in these recording studios with a lot of well-known artists. Who have you bumped into
Right.
recently?
So I bumped into Ty Dolla Sign. I bumped into
Mhm.
Ty Dolla Sign. I think that was last week. That's him. I
Oh,
bumped into
nice.
him. Yeah, into him recently, and which is the producer who was taking my vocals is is a friend to his producer. So we got to
Mhm.
just introduce him like, oh, this guy's fire. He has some fire. He has some fire jam. But things like
Uh-huh.
that you don't really force it because it's gonna happen, right? And for me,
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
feel like when it's the right time, he knows. You've met him. you've met this person, they know your face now, when it's the right time and the right, right place, right time, and God willing, it's gonna happen. Definitely. So yeah.
Absolutely. So, because I know I hear a lot of the stories, where there's different people, and like you said, Studio A, Studio B. Sometimes they hear a
Right,
certain beat knocking,
right.
and they be like, "Who in there?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
ever had any collaborations based off what people have heard through the doors?
Um, to be honest with you, I think meeting people at the studio, not every it doesn't necessarily result to collaborations. It's
Hmm.
just what it does is it gives you it gives you a face, right? It gives you a face for them to remember, and
Yeah.
also sometimes it can work like that, but I feel like those studio times, that because basically someone is coming there to record, they don't really want anybody in there. I do it too. I don't want no stranger in my recording
Time is
session.
money.
Right. So, just want to get it away and get off. So, but most times, sometimes if you have like the relationship between the producer that I was using with Ty's producer, like if you have some relationships like that, you know, that goes pretty strong, they can be like, oh,
Hmm.
there's a song here that Ty needs to hear. If you like the hook, if you like, that is things that it's in works, it's in work,
Yeah.
right? But not necessarily the studio session thing doesn't necessarily bring up collaborations, but just maybe like getting to know this person seeing your face and say,
Hmm.
okay, I know this guy, bad guy, you good, stuff like that. So yeah, that's what it is.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of A1 music or good music, great music, or whatever, it is that time of the show, you guys. It's the time of the show to play the song of the day, say the song of the day. So, the song that we're presenting today, is it MIA
Yes, MIA.
or is it Mia? It's MIA.
You know,
Okay.
we might
What
as well
happened?
still, we might as well call it Mia still, because and you're not the only one who said it, but it's MIA, MIA, missing in action, and
Hmm.
it's about you. Um, so it was actually birthed from a story whereby you have this guy who really who loves this girl, but it's not the right time.
Mm.
It's not the right time for them to be together. So he had to let her go, so he could love her from afar.
What up, TJ?
Yeah.
Thank you to be on the check in. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So, you meet this
Yep.
young lady, right? She's great, but it's
Right.
just not the time for you guys to be together.
Right.
So, you have to set her free so you can miss her from afar.
Great love. You can't give her at that point in time. You can't give her all she needs. You can't give her the kind of love she at
Hmm.
that point in time, because it's not the right time. So you rather
That makes sense.
leave her alone and love her from afar. So yeah, that's what
I
it's
get
about.
that. I get that. That's
Okay.
very relatable for a lot of people, because
Right.
sometimes, especially sometimes when like women mature faster than men, so you can meet
Yeah.
someone, but she's like, you got a little bit more growing up to do. You're not ready for someone like me as of yet, but you can get there. But as of right now, we're just not on the same level. And that does
Yeah.
happen. And sometimes people get a chance to
Yeah.
circle back. And then in other cases, they don't.
Right. And
So,
you can also be related. You can also be related to the fact that we are all human beings and we have our goals, right? And maybe at that
mhm,
moment I have my goals that I need to achieve, right?
yes.
And at that moment, that's not what I'm that's not what I'm because of my goals. It's not gonna let me give you the amount of love that you want. I'm doing this,
Yes.
and I'm doing this instead of me hurting you. I'd rather just leave you and love you from afar.
As you should. Don't waste her time in this season.
Right,
Now,
right.
what I want you to do is to remind the people who you are, and I want you to introduce the track.
Okay, what's up, world? It's your boy Morientez, the Serenator. You're about to listen to MIA on T Quest Show. Let's go. Hey,
And we are back here on the Tika Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. And today's guest, Morientez. And that was his new single, MIA, Missing in Action. This is my first time hearing the song. You guys know that I only listen to song on the show. I don't listen to them ahead of time because I want a natural reaction to whatever we're listening to. And I must say, this song is so beautiful.
yeah,
Oh my god. You're so
yeah.
talented.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. A lot of people, you know, they're very confident who they are, as they should be, and confident in their gift. But when you have the
Right.
song and the vocals to back it up, that was so beautiful. Absolutely dope
Thank you.
song. That was
Thank you so much.
definitely a dope song. Yes,
Appreciate,
fire emojis.
appreciate
Fire
it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
emojis.
Appreciate it.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
absolutely. Not gonna lie, I see that on
Appreciate it.
FM stations. Yes, yes,
Appreciate it.
that was so beautiful.
Salute, salute.
You
Thank you so
know.
much.
Oh, yes. No, thank
Thank you.
you. Thank
No,
you. You
thank
know,
you.
because you can write a song about a certain subject, but I want to feel what you feel when I
Right,
hear the song.
right,
And that, even though I'm not going through that, I can still feel that emotion. And many artists can't tap into that sometimes, you know?
right, right.
That was beautiful. That was
Thank you,
beautiful.
thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. You're enjoying it. That's what I live for.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We need the DJ service pack. We need the drops. We need everything. We got to get this out to the masses. I have a meeting with my R&B team every month, and the next
Right.
one is coming up in a couple of days. And guess what song I'm playing during the meeting?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Playing
Yeah.
your song, and
Thank
I
you.
know the
Thank
other
you.
DJs and radio
Appreciate
programmers
it.
are going to love it.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
You are very talented. And you know what I love most about you, outside of the fact that you have a very passion for what you do, you have a very humbling spirit that's going to take you very far,
Thank you. Thank you.
very far.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just, it's just basically all I know. Coming from a background that, taught me to be level headed,
Hmm.
anywhere I find myself in life. So this is not just me trying to act it. This is me. You know what I'm saying? So this is me.
Yeah.
This is how I come, and
Yeah.
and yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm here for that. Okay. We're going to get him to do some, we're going to put him to work in that $1 million studio and get some drops done. You know what I'm
For sure.
saying? If that's cool with you, because I know a lot of DJs that's gonna want to hear the music, and some of them may ask for some drops. So just give me some time, and I'll get you a list together, and you make it do what it do. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds
So
good. Thank you.
before we get out of here, what I want you to do, I want you to talk to the people. Remind them who you are, what you got going on, a project, singles, merchandise, website, words of wisdom, booking information, social media, whatever you want the people to know about you and what you have going on. The floor is yours.
I'm gonna do just start with this first, right? And start with that, and start with that. And for people tuned in, I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love. I just want to do something for y'all that are on live right now. Um, and then I'm gonna tell you where you can follow me and how you can get my music. Um, sorry, I can't come to the phone. Do you pray for me? 'Cause it's hard to be alone, be alone. What's up, people? You can follow me on Instagram at official Morientez. My music is available on all music platforms. Depends on which platform you are using, whether be it Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, everywhere. Just go on there, type MIA by Morientez. You'll get to listen to it. You can also follow me on TikTok at Morientez Music. Um, and I'm also on X at, Morientez. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love it, everybody. and keep streaming Morientez. Salute.
Don't be bringing out the guitar. I'm thinking I'm getting a whole concert. When I said I was ready.
Yeah, I'm always ready. I'm always ready. I'm always ready to go.
Man, when I say I was ready for a show, I was ready for a show. But I get it. You can tease them a little bit because at the end of the day, they need to go to the platforms, they need to go to your social media, they need to go check you out. So I'm gonna let that one time slide. But don't be teasing people like that because I was like, let's go.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Do you have any shows or anything coming up or anything going on the East Coast anytime soon?
Yes, I have. I have a show in Dallas, Texas. I should be having a show in Dallas, Texas in September, but it's not confirmed yet. It's in work, but with time, if y'all follow me, you get latest information about the show.
Okay. All right. Well, I just want to say I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Time to be here with us today. And stay in contact. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get the list together for some drops and stuff for you to play, so we can help you get your song in rotation to the different radio stations and DJs across the world. Sounds good?
Thank you so much. Sounds so good. Thank you.
Absolutely. Once again, this is the T-Quest Show with DJ ILL NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining with today's guest, Morientez, the new single, MIA. It's your girl T-Quest. You can follow us on all social media platforms at the T-Quest Show, at DJ ILL NINO, and at TQuestGLM. And do not forget to download the T-Quest mobile app in your Google Play Store.
The T-Quest Show with DJ ILL NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ ILL NINO. ILL NINO.